Hi, I'm Mayumi, and I'll take you inside the most exclusive, erotic, and electrifying parties around the world. Today, we're heading to Berlin, home to one of the most famous sex-positive nightclubs, the KitKatClub. And if you love discovering places like this, you'll love Isus, the perfect app to connect you with open-minded people, couples and singles. Download Isus now using the link in the episode description and start planning your next unforgettable night. Before even setting foot inside KitKat, I had already heard so much about the club. Though, strangely, many Berlin locals seem to speak about it with a mix of secrecy and intrigue. Regulars knew it well, but for outsiders, details felt like whispers, almost like a secret society. One thing I was told: the line is long. And they were not kidding. I arrived at 10 p.m., extremely early by Berlin standards, and I waited 3 hours, and that was considered a short wait. But waiting is not the hardest part. The door policy is strict. You can wait for hours and still be turned away, without explanation. It could be your vibe, the way you're dressed, or simply that the person at the door thinks you won't enjoy or respect the space. As I stood in line, I saw many people who waited just as long as I, being sent away with nothing but a dismissive nod. When I finally reached the front, the hostess scanned me briefly before asking a few direct questions. Was this my first time? Did I know anyone inside? Did I understand what kind of event it was? I answered honestly, knowing my entry depended on it. A short pause, then a nod. The door opened and relief washed over me as I stepped inside, leaving hours of tension behind. The first stop is coat check, but it's not just for coats. There you leave everything: phone, bag, extra clothes. Beyond the coat check, you step into another world. Each room has its own DJ, each floor a different vibe. Industrial techno, deep house, all sorts of hypnotic beats. The sound is relentless, vibrating through every inch of the place. The atmosphere is chaotic, sweaty, intense. People dance like they are possessed, bodies moving with complete abandon. The air is thick with heat, energy, and music. The dress code idea is fetish-inspired but effortless. Latex, leather, lace, or just bare skin. Some wear elaborate outfits, others strip down almost entirely. But by the end of the night, most people end up looking the same, half naked, covered in sweat, blending into the rhythm of the place. KitKat is massive, and getting lost is part of the experience. You might step into one dance floor, get pulled into another room, take a wrong turn, and suddenly have no idea where you started. Some areas are dark, some narrow, some open and vast. There's even a pool in one section, just because, why not? And yes, there's sex, but probably less than I expected. Though, let's be honest, I might not be the best reference for that after visiting so many destinations like this. It happens, but tucked into corners, woven into the crowd, never feeling like the main event. That being said, it likely depends on the night and the theme of the party. KitKat hosts a variety of events, some centered more on music and dance, while others lean into specific fetish practices. On the night I was there, the focus was music and dancing. People came for the energy, the freedom, the shared experience. But is it worth it? Yes. KitKatClub, it's not just a club, it's an experience. The anticipation of getting in is part of the thrill. The tension in the line, the certainty of passing the door policy, and then the rush of excitement when you finally step inside. It all adds to the mystique of the place. Once inside, the sensory overload is immediate. The pulsing beats, hypnotic lights, bodies moving in sync, the heat and energy thick in the air. Everything blends together into one intoxicating rhythm. And one thing makes it even more special: the lack of judgment. There are no outsiders there. Everyone is part of the scene, fully immersed in the moment, sharing the same raw energy. Whether you're into techno fetish culture or just want to experience something completely different, KitKatClub is unforgettable. And if you love meeting people who enjoy clubs like KitKat, you need to check out Isus, the ultimate app for open-minded people. Download Isus now through the link in the episode description and start planning your next fun night. See you at the next destination.